All right, everybody, welcome back. Uh, I think we're good. I think we're live. Yeah, we look like we're live. All right, so for those of you guys watching, we're going to be doing some Resident Evil 6 once again. This will be our third play session, and so far I'm enjoying it. It helps that I take an edible every time I get on just to get through it, but um, I feel like I really don't need it at this stage in the game. Maybe later on, as time goes on, the game will get worse as we go, but as far as right now, the Leon chapters are pretty good. Um, the gameplay, it's actually not terrible, and the cutscenes, the story so far, it's not that bad either. I I don't know. I mean, I could always nitpick and be critical about things, which I probably will do later on throughout the video. But as it stands right now, this is one of the better games. Especially just after playing Revelations, Resident Evil 5, and then Revelations 2. Revelation or not Revelations, Resident Evil 5. I put it in the mix of like the bad games just because it started off so good, and then towards the tail end, like the final act and a half, like towards the last third of the game, it turned into dog shit with the Wesker stuff. Um, Visually it's not that bad. Like it's like one of those games that it looks really good, it's well produced, but the story and some of the action sequences are just terrible. And it went down the line of being like an action superhero game when it started off as, it's based on horror and like, certain scientific things going on. So like there was like a realm of like realism to it, I guess, because it's roughly still based around what the original games were based on. So it wasn't completely out there until, like I said, the final act and a half, when you started fighting Wesker and shit. Um, so I'm gonna throw that game in with the bad games. It's not as bad as Revelations 1 and 2. Those games I don't recommend anybody ever play unless you're like me and you have to just get all the games played just to say that you've done it. Um, that's really the only reason to do it. And if you're doing it that way, don't buy it full price. I would buy it on sale. It goes on sale quite often. Steam does a lot of Capcom sales around the holiday seasons, or uh, you know whatever season of the year we're in. There's always a Capcom sale going on. You can pick it up for like $5 or less. So wait for those games to go on sale and check them out. I would not go out of your way to play them. And if anything, just watch somebody else play it. You'll get the same reaction or the same kind of gameplay feel, because it's those games aren't even really games. They're like glorified movies, like, or TV shows. Like it seemed like they were just doing like cutscene after cutscene after cutscene, and there's like an episode recap at the end and the beginning of every episode. So, or at the end and beginning of every chapter, and it got to the point where you kind of lose the story because there's so many like cuts and breaks in the actual cinematics and stuff, and the chapters really don't make any sense. Couldn't tell you what Revelations 1 or 2 were even about. So, yeah, not going to recommend those to anybody. And since we're talking about Resident Evil, I'm going to bring up those games, obviously. We're going to do a Resident Evil game review video towards the end of these playthroughs. Once I finish Resident Evil 6, we're going to do Biohazard or Resident Evil 7, and then we'll do Village. And then hopefully by the time we finish Village, Resident Evil Requiem will be out. And by the time that game is out, and by the time I finish it, we'll make our review video of all the other games in one like YouTube video essentially. It might be like an hour long video. I'm planning to do a lot of talking, and I'm going to do a lot of like, I don't know, criticisms throughout the video. I'll do a lot of comparing as well. So if you guys haven't played the Resident Evil games, but you want to see what they're all about, or at least not all of the games, but the games that are on Steam, or at least accessible on Steam, I'll be playing those games as I'm already started, basically. If you guys have been following along on my YouTube channel at Hoosier Marine Mac Gaming, we've been chugging along with these. It's been kind of slow going lately. You guys watching on YouTube, I apologize for the lapse in uploads lately. We've been preoccupied with life and the holidays, and then also just playing other games that I find enjoyment with. So we're just going to try to get through this, hopefully get it done soon I'll be probably uploading all of the Resident Evil 6 gameplay in one go. So I'll piece it out so you guys have an episode every couple days. If you guys are watching in real time, I don't know if there's many people watching my YouTube channel or my videos on YouTube, so I'm not gonna make it a high priority. So if you guys are on Twitch or Kick watching this right now, if you guys miss anything, I highly suggest maybe checking out my YouTube channel if you guys are invested in the Resident Evil playthroughs, or you guys like my content, you guys just want to see more of it. Uh, I'll be doing a lot more of that in the future, hopefully, as far as uploading to YouTube, because as you guys may know, with Twitch and Kick, they don't keep the VODs indefinitely. So if you guys watch one of my videos and you love it, and you're on Kick or Twitch and you're like, oh, this is awesome stuff, which I appreciate if you guys think that way, but it's not going to stay on there permanently unless I highlight it, and even then, it's not guaranteed to stay up there very long. So if you guys are interested in seeing, the videos for, years down the road, check out the YouTube channel. There's a good chance that I'll be uploading stuff there. I won't be uploading every game I play there, but select games like Resident Evil, or like if I'm playing a campaign style game, I'll be playing on stream, but I'll be uploading the videos to YouTube. So if you guys don't want to miss out on that, want to keep up with everything I'm doing, check out the gaming channel, as well as my main channel. If you guys just want to see all the bullshit I put up there, it's just me basically being me, just uploading whatever I feel like. So it kind of comes with the territory. If you guys find stuff you like, find stuff you don't like, take it with a grain of salt. It's part of the overall experience. That's my main channel. My main channel, I get into politics sometimes. I talk about guns. I talk about video games. I talk about everything, life, everyday life stuff. That's where you can find that kind of content. But my gaming channel, I try to stay as close to games as I can with my topics whenever I'm talking about bullshit. So if you guys just like my gameplay, you guys like my commentary on the games, the gaming channel is the place to go. But of course, if you guys want the raw, unedited content, check out my live channels. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm on Twitch and Kick at Hoosier Marine Mac. I also stream at the American Legion gaming channel on Monday and Wednesdays right now. The schedule might change whenever you're watching this. It may be years down the road. I may not be streaming for them in the future. Who knows? But as of right now, Monday and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central. And highly recommend that channel. There's a bunch of great streamers. The whole community is awesome. Bunch of great veterans that just want nothing more than to better each other and make the space a place where people can feel like it's a place they can call their own, essentially. So check out their channel first and foremost. They're doing awesome things for the vet community. Right now we're doing giveaways on our Discord. So if you guys want to join the American Legion Gaming Discord, check out their channel on Kick and Twitch. The Discord link should be there. There's also the website, AmericanLegion.gg, and they have tons of information. I don't really like reading, so I'm not going to go through the trouble of going on the website and finding that information. But if you guys can figure out computer stuff and figure your way around a website, you can find out a lot of good stuff there, and get in touch with some really great and awesome people, great content creators, great veterans, a lot of Legionnaires. Most of the people that I know that stream for the team are Legionnaires, but it's not a requirement by any means. So if you're a veteran and you want to be a part of the community, feel like you can have a place to stay there. First step is joining the Discord, and there's obviously no requirement of you guys to be there. Just hang out, make friends, make memories, all that good stuff. But yeah, we're doing giveaways right now. So at the time of this recording, at the time of this stream, there's a giveaway going on. We're doing PC games right now, but we rotate different giveaways throughout the year. So if you guys want to have a chance at that, join the Discord, participate in the Discord, and at the end of this month, we will be calculating based on the Me6 bot leaderboard of it's based on interaction. So we'll check the Me6 bot at the end of the month, and the top 3 people, or I don't know if there's going to be a tie, but there's 3 prizes or 3 prize pools. At the end of the month, we'll be selecting our winners based on the leaderboard. So if you guys want to have a chance at winning some cool games, some really cool PC games, and also just having a place to hang out, make some acquaintances, make some friends, play some games together, the Discord's the place to go. Can't recommend it enough. Um, Outside of that, we're also doing a charity drive right now. We're just following up after a really successful charity drive during the Christmas holiday. So um, this one was a little bit more ambitious, but we're going to continue trying to drive for it. Hopefully, we can get some more eyes on it and get some more attention to the cause that we're working towards. But the mission is be the one to play it forward. Essentially, we're trying to give the opportunity for disabled veterans out there to have a chance to play video games like the way that we all enjoy right now. We're generating funds to build custom gaming setups, so like a whole desktop computer with a monitor, keyboard, mouse, microphone, headset, the whole nine. We're trying to get that in their hands so they can enjoy the hobby that we all enjoy, and also just have them have a place to be. Because if you guys are gamers, you guys know how important it is to have this luxury of life that we have. Video games give you a really good sense of community because you have endless supply of friends that you can pull from. You don't even have to meet them in real life, but you can have somebody to talk to in real time. You can play games together. Also, just get to know each other in real life as well. So we're trying to give that to those veterans, the veterans that have served our great country in a way that we can't repay, and this is a small way to give that back to them in some way, shape, or form. So if you guys want to be a part of it, you guys want to help them out, you guys want to make a difference in some veterans' lives out there, consider donating. Consider giving your time to the channel. Maybe following the channel at the American Legion Gaming channel. You can find the charity information on the Twitch and Kick page. There's like a little donation tab that'll take you to the website, or you can go directly to the AmericanLegion.gg website, and there's a charity and giveaways tab that has pretty much all the information that I just described to you guys in one place. But yeah, can't recommend them enough. Check them out. Consider donating if you guys can spare the couple extra dollars here or there, and tell your friends about it. But also, just like I said, join the Discord. Best place to be. Best place to meet some awesome people. And if you guys go to the channel on any given day of the week, there's always going to be a streamer present. I stream on Monday and Wednesdays, but all throughout the week, we've got streamers coming in, different walks of life, different game styles, different talking points, different perspectives. So if you guys don't like me, but you guys want to check out other veterans, that's the best place to check. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole spiel that I got for you guys. That's what I got going on. If you guys are on YouTube watching this, be sure to check out that channel as well, American Legion Gaming, all one word. They're on Kick and Twitch right now, but like I said, they also have a website, so check it all out. But yeah, that's pretty much all the promotions I'm gonna do for now. I'll probably touch back on that at the end of the stream. What are you doing, Bax? Come on, don't do that. Don't chew on the blanket. It's not a toy. Sorry, Baxter's over here chewing on his blanket. But yeah, that's what we got going on, or that's what I've got going on. And as you guys know on Kick and Twitch, I kind of just get on whenever I've got free time. I don't stream as often as I used to. I used to be an everyday streamer. I would try to do at least 8 hours a day if I could. But lately, life's been kind of getting busy. I really don't have a dedicated schedule besides Monday and Wednesdays on the other channel that I stream for. So I do apologize if you guys don't see me as much as you'd like, but we're here now. We'll be here for at least a couple hours. I'd like to get at least another chapter of Resident Evil 6 done. We should be on Chapter 3 for the Leon campaign for Resident Evil 6. And as I said for you guys on YouTube, by the time you're watching this, all of it's released. But we're going to be doing this all in one go when we upload everything. So, if you guys are watching on Twitch and Kick and you guys don't notice this up right away, I'll give it a little bit of time, and I'll have all the chapters up probably by the end of the month. I'd like to be done with Resident Evil 6, I don't know, maybe by the 25th of this month. So we're going to try to chip away at it a little by little as we go. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all we got. I'm trying to think if I got any other important messages to get into before I start playing the game. No, I think that's pretty much it. Give me 1 second. I have a Discord message I'm trying to reply to real quick. All right. Sorry about that. Um, yeah. So like I said, let's get some Resident Evil going. I just misclicked and opened a game that I didn't want to open, so give me a second to close that out. Um, yeah. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the new year. We're in the first month still of 2026, so I'm going to constantly just say Happy New Year until we're in the second month when it's actually more settled in. But it's a fresh, brand new year for us, and we're enjoying it so far. Life has been pretty busy, pretty hectic, but uh, nothing too terrible has been going on. Life's been pretty easy going. It hasn't been easy, but it's been easy going. Like as far as like bad things can go, it hasn't been quite there yet. So very very fortunate, very happy with how it's going so far. Hopefully everybody else is having the same experience, and if you're not, hopefully it gets easier as we go along in the year. Um, but yeah, it's kind of crazy to think we were just in 2020 not too long ago. It's like you blink your eyes and it's like 5 years go by, 6 years go by. All right, looks like the game is coming up, I think. Let's see. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, as I said, I love this game so far. I've been enjoying it a lot more than the other games, and that's saying a lot. Um, so hopefully when the new game comes out, it's actually pretty good. I didn't really care. So spoiler alert, I have played 7 and Village. I liked 7. I think 7 was really good, but Village kind of dropped the ball because you were continuing on the story with Ethan. Not to jump too far ahead, but I didn't really care for Village all that much. And honestly, like everybody got overhyped about big big tit Monty Mickler's Dominatrix, whatever her name was, the vampire chick with her 3 daughters. Like everybody got all overhyped about that. You only see her for like maybe one act of the game, and it's a very short act. So like, if you guys know me, I like the hot chicks in these games. There's not really a lot of that in the newer games, so it was kind of a disappointment, kind of a bummer. And I'm not really a huge fan of Village, which a lot of people may not agree with. They may think, "Oh, I'm full of shit," or maybe I'm an asshole for thinking that way. But that's where I stand. If you're gonna have hot chicks in every one of the Resident Evil games, but the last 2 with Ethan, like, come on, like you gotta know your target audience here. And I mean, they just dropped the ball with Village. That was like the crescendo of the Ethan story, and they fucked it up. And it really doesn't make sense when you think about the story. But we'll get down that rabbit hole when we play that game. I'm kind of just jumping ahead because I'm looking at my dashboard right now. And yeah, it'll all be in my other videos as I go along too. I'll be talking about it when I do the review video as well, or when I get to Resident Evil Village. But like I said, so far 6 is holding up to be everything that I remember it to be. I remember it being a really good game throughout most of the game. There were maybe a couple chapters, maybe a couple acts that maybe weren't as great as the rest, but so far it's really worth the time investment, really worth the money, and I think people should check it out. But I'll let you guys make that judgment call for yourself. We're gonna start playing it here, and hopefully it doesn't crash on us. We don't have any problems. Hopefully, um, yeah, that's enough yapping, I think.
Resident Evil 6.
All right. Also, like like I was saying with the hot chicks in these games, like if you guys were watching last episode, which if you guys missed it, check out my gaming channel on YouTube, Who's Your Marine Mac Gaming, and you guys will know what I'm talking about. Even though she's a mutated freak, Deborah, yeah, pretty good. A lot of people are talking about Helena versus Ada. I don't know why there's even a decision there. They're both hot, so you know why is there a choice? But yeah, this game has pretty much everything you're looking for in a Resident Evil game, and so far I have no complaints. Maybe I have some minor complaints, but nothing really worth noting here at this moment. But yeah, let's roll into chapter 3. We're playing Leon's chapter, and yeah, really enjoying it. We're playing all the games on normal because I want to have a baseline for the difficulties when I do my review video at the end, so I can kind of discuss like how the games were challenging or if they were too easy or whatever. Because I can't really put them on the harder difficulties because different generations of the game or different iterations have higher levels of difficulty that aren't available for the earlier games. So I really didn't want to do that. So we're doing everything on normal. Whatever the standard version of the game mode or difficulty is, that's what we're playing on. And we're going to keep on doing that throughout all these playthroughs. Even when we do Requiem for the first time, we'll do it that way. And yeah, I think that's probably the most scientific way of doing that as well for the research, or not the research, but for the review process. And yeah, maybe I'll go back and I'll play a couple of them on the harder difficulties, but there's just some games that I refuse to play again. As I stated, I will never play again the Revelations games. Those games are complete dog shit and don't deserve your time. So yeah, we will not be ever playing those again. But there's a few of them that I'm eager to try out on the harder difficulties, just because I feel like there was just a little bit of a challenge, but not enough to, you know, really get my blood going. And you get a little bit more risk, a little bit more, like, I guess, like, anxiety when you're playing games on a harder difficulty. So I want to see what these games will play like, or at least a few of them will play like on maybe the professional or hardcore version of the, like, the difficulty or whatever. So that might be something I'll do on YouTube, or not on YouTube, but on my live channels exclusively. So if you guys are on YouTube, if you guys want to see what those are like, tune in on my live channels whenever I am live. Keep your notifications on so you guys know when I'm live. And yeah, that's just plans in the future. We'll see how far we get with that, if it even happens. But if you guys are eager for that kind of content, you guys want to see more of that, let me know. Because if I don't know what you guys want, I won't be able to deliver it to you guys. So if there's something you guys want to see me play or watch me play again, let me know, and I'll try my best to oblige. But yeah, that's what we got the difficulty set on. We got it on normal. We're not going to do matchmaking, so we're going to be playing just by ourselves. I think I had this network selection online, but I didn't allow people to join. I think that's what I did. Alright, I think we're ready. Let's do it. Chapter 3.
The President spoke highly of you, Agent Kennedy.
Likewise. He told me you've been friends for 30 years.
Tell me, is it true you were the only ones present at the time of his death?
What are you saying?
Well, you must be aware that you are both
Suspects in this attack.
What?
Agent Harper,
At the time of the attack, you had abandoned your post.
leaving the President vulnerable.
You must admit such behavior is suspicious.
You son of a bitch! You're the one who plans all this!
With what evidence could you base such an outrageous accusation?
I am the National Security Advisor. It's my job to
Prevent terrorist attacks, not cause them.
You liar!
Elena!
If the two of you
Feel so strongly about your innocence, then you should have no problem turning yourselves in.
I'm gonna make him pay.
Looks like things just went from bad to worse.
I said it about Resident Evil 5, but I actually mean it about this game. If they do a remaster for this game, I wouldn't complain. Not one bit. I think the cinematics for this, when it came out, were really good, but like just imagining what it would look like today with, you know, the better game engines and stuff, and the better development tools that are out today, I think it would be an amazing remake. Let's see if they have to change the story up for that. I haven't. It's been a while since I played this game, so I forgot a little bit of the details as far as the story goes. But hopefully, if they do a remaster, they don't chop up the story and make it something different. Kind of hate when they do that kind of shit. Keep it as authentic as you can without like really jeopardizing the story, or you know, try to give it a facelift without fucking it up, I guess is what I'm trying to say. All right, let's see. Oh, we got tons of ammo. Holy shit. Except we don't have any rifle ammo. There was a way to change. Okay, it's tab. Okay. I just want to use one pistol. There we go.
You got it.
You and I are in the same boat now. I'd say that officially makes us partners. Like it or not.
Fine by me, as long as you help me get to Simmons. Does all this belong to Simmons?
Well, with that lab of his sitting right on top of us, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say yes.
So this Ada, can we trust her?
That's not an easy question to answer.
A little history there, huh?
I will say, I was talking about Revelations just before this chapter. Definitely getting some Revelations vibes with the writing here. It feels like I'm just replaying Revelations 1, as far as like the you know, the leader of an organization being a double agent or a traitor basically, or the bad guy essentially. Straight out of the Revelations playbook, and I fucking hated that game, so I'm gonna play this chapter and the game from this point forward with a little bit of anticipation of it being another, you know, sloppy story. But the first two chapters were fucking amazing. Like, the best reason to play this game is just play Leon's chapters 1 and 2, or you can play from Helena's perspective if you'd like, but those first two chapters are fucking mint. Like, they're really good. And, the action, the amount of enemies you face, like, it's insane how many zombies were in one scene at one time. Like, I fought like maybe like 30 zombies, and I don't remember dying in that fight sequence, but there's like so many enemies you gotta fight in one time. I don't remember it being that chaotic in any other game so far, of the ones that we played. So, yeah, even in today's like Resident Evil titles, you don't have that many enemies at one time. It's like maybe at most 6. If you're in a really congested area, maybe you'll see 6 enemies. But this game, like, there was just zombies everywhere. And if you guys don't believe me, watch the other videos. Like, you'll see for yourselves. But I love that. That's awesome, because then you kind of feel like, you know, it's higher stakes at that point, or at least like there's more chance of your character dying or whatever. Of course. Yeah, why wouldn't there be a snake in there? Is there anything else? No, just a fucking snake. Of course. Actually, I did say I did have a gripe where it was like very minor, but actually it's turning into a big thing now. I don't like that you don't have the ability to toggle your flashlight or have a flashlight at all times. Like the first 2 chapters, he had like an earpiece on that was also for him to talk to Hannigan or Honnigan or Hulligan, whatever her fucking name is. You know, he would have that earpiece in, and then it had a flashlight extended out past his sideburn, basically. I liked the concept, but I didn't like the execution, because if I'm going to have a light, I want to have the ability to control it. And the fact that you could do that in other Resident Evil games, but not this one, I feel like it's a setback in the technology, or at least the ability. And I don't know, it kind of cheapens the experience a little bit. Like, you can't tell me that he can't have like a little handheld flashlight on him in his jacket somewhere. Like, this is actually kind of a large flashlight for like a, you know, a small flashlight or a handheld flashlight goes. But, you know, it's light. It has a low profile, so you can stick it in a pocket and, you know, reach for it when you need it. You can't tell me that Leon, as a federal agent who's carrying a gun or multiple guns with him at any time, can't have a flashlight as his everyday carry. I think that's irresponsible, if you ask me. But that's just me as like a gun guy, and also as somebody that has, like, just every time I go out, I take extra precautions, you know, to make sure I'm safe and stuff. Like, that's like something that's a necessity as a man at this point, or at least in the United States. Like, that's what you should be doing. But yeah, he doesn't have a flashlight, and it kind of disappoints me. Even with her, like, she could stick a fucking flashlight between her tits, like stick it in her bra or something, or like she's got holsters for mags in front. Make one of those mag pouches into a fucking flashlight pouch or a tourniquet pouch or something. Have like a first aid component on your kit. It says she's just got her holster, 2 mag pouches, maybe pepper spray. I can't really tell, but it's right next to the handcuff pouch there. I guess that would be an emergency reload pouch. If she had like another mag, she just reverse it so that it's like when she reloads with her left, or she. Let me demonstrate it the best way. Hang on, we're taking a pause in this real quick. This is important for all you guys out there. You guys need to hear this. All right, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna put a belt on and I'll demonstrate it. Okay, so I'm kind of limited by my cord for my mic, but I want to get in a position where I can demonstrate it for you guys. Hey Dan, how's it going, man? We're just playing some Resident Evil 6. I got sidetracked because I was looking at Leon and Helena's everyday carry, like their duty belts and stuff in the game. So now I just want to demonstrate like what a proper one is, or at least one that's has more utility to it, essentially. But it's going to take like 5 minutes. After I demonstrate, we'll get back into the game. But hopefully you're doing well, man. Nice to see you. We got ads right now, so you may not be able to hear me. But, yeah, it is good to see you, man. Hopefully you're doing well. I got to make sure I find some time to watch one of your streams. What kind of books you been reading lately, man? You been doing any kind of, what do you call it? Like any kind of movie reviews or anything like that during your streams? Or just sticking to reading? It has been a while since I've tuned in. I've been kind of busy with stuff, and it's hard to find time between doing my personal streams and then, you know, the stuff for ALG, and then also just, you know, everyday life kind of stuff. But I'll have to make sure I catch one of your streams one of these days. I know you've been you're doing your self promotes on my channel, so I guess the next time I see one, I'll try to just chime in or something, check it out. I don't know if you stream today even, but yeah. Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome in. Tell all your viewers I said hello, and hopefully they're doing well as well. And tell them Happy New Year for me. And yeah. We just did Thinking Thursday. Started reading Beyond Good and Evil. Ooh, that sounds like an interesting book. How far are you in it? Like, just the title alone, that kind of hooks you into it. If you're into reading combat novels, or like, I guess like autobiographies from veterans during the war, like combat vets and shit, there's a really good Vietnam book that I would recommend. It's called Dear Mom, Snipers Vietnam. It's like basically the diary of a scout sniper from the Marine Corps in Vietnam. Really good book. Really graphic though, so I wouldn't recommend your kids reading it. But like, if you're not shy about a little bit of graphic detail, it's a pretty accurate depiction of what it's like being a Marine Corps grunt in Vietnam, because it's his firsthand account of it. So check it out. I don't know who the author is. I'd have to look it up, but yeah, that's a good book I'd recommend if you're into that kind of stuff. That's just one of them though. I have plenty more that I can pick from, but that one's a really good one. One of my personal favorites, actually. It's relatively short too. I think it's about like 290, maybe 280 pages, and that's including the like index or the whatever, the annex or whatever for the chapters, and then also like the epilogue and then the outro kind of thing at the end of the book. It's relatively short, but it's a good read. You kind of wish there were more books like it from the same guy, but I think he only did like maybe one book about it and then didn't talk about it further. I kind of wish my grandfather would talk about the Korean War, or at least write it down, like make a book of his experience there. Like start from his childhood all the way until his death. Like, like that would be so fucking cool. Then you could have it as like a memory of your grandfather's experience or whatever. Well, my grandfather's, but I wish he would do that, because he was in Korea, stacking Chinese regulars over there like it was crazy. And yeah, he had the Bronze Star over there. He was a BAR man, or the Browning automatic rifle, the automatic rifleman of the squad, or the section that he was in. And yeah, he was on Pork Chop Hill. That's where he got his Bronze Star. But yeah, he goes into detail about it, but he tells the same stories. Like, he's at the point now where he just tells the same stories. So like, I just kind of wish he would just give more context to all of that, just so it's like a more full story. Maybe I just gotta talk to him about it one of these days, because he's got nothing but time. He's just chilling at the house. He's even got a computer, so like he can, type it away if he wants to, or he could. I mean, now that he lives in the era where AI is a thing, he can have AI like, or whoever is doing like the talk to text for your phone or whatever, he can do that. I think he has a smartphone. Yeah, I'm gonna have to actually talk to him about that. Brilliant idea, guys. Don't let me forget to watch this back later so I remember, because I'm a little high. I had an edible, so it's kind of kicking in a little bit, but that's like one of those things I want to remember. I'll be on tomorrow, 2 Eastern. Okay, so that'll be 1 Central for me. Okay. If I'm not busy, I wasn't really busy today, but today is the start of the weekend, so some of my buddies that are working are getting off, so I'll be playing games with them most likely at some point. But yeah, I'm pretty much free tomorrow, so if I catch it, I'll be sure to check out the book. What chap? Like, how far along are you in the book though? Like, if I jump in now, would I be like super behind? Still okay, so still in the first chapter. If I just took a second to read that, I would have seen it. I do apologize. I asked the same question basically twice. Okay, so I'll be sure to jump in. Just fill me in when I get there on like the big topics that I miss, if you're only on the first chapter. So yeah, I'm actually eager to check it out. So is that the book you're going to be reading tomorrow then, for sure? Fire me DM sometime. If you ever want to run some Ready or Not, hit me up. Let's see. I'd have to install it. But yeah, I don't know if it resets my settings if I do that. If I have to like basically configure all my keys again, but if anything, we'll jump in a Discord call and we'll figure it out. I'd be down. If you're not, I don't want to interrupt the book, but if you got any time tomorrow after you're done reading or something, I have at least one other person that may be interested in Ready or Not, so I'll hit him up if he's not working, and then we can have a 3-man squad. What is like a max of 3 or max of 4 for like the SWAT team? Because I don't think I've ever had more than 3 people on at a time. I won't be ready Thursday or reading Thursday books until next Thursday. Tomorrow's sci-fi Saturday. Okay, so I missed the book that. Okay, gotcha. What are you reading for sci-fi? Is it still the Red? What is it called? The Red Planet, where it's about Mars or whatever. I saw the. I can't sit with this belt on right now. Let me put the armrest back. All right, there we go. I'd have to check and see what the title is because it's on YouTube right now for free. If you have YouTube Premium, you can watch it without ads, so it's like watching the movie on like Netflix or whatever. Anyway, I think the book that you're reading right now, if it's the last book that you read back when I checked it out, I think it's called like the Red Planet or some shit. Planning a game with some guys after stream tomorrow. Okay, so on Ready or Not, you're saying you're gonna be playing with them? Because I should have free time tomorrow, so like that's what I'm saying. Like I could even stream it for the time that we're playing if you wanted. That way, if like there's one of them that isn't playing or he's like just jumping on soon, he can see how the squad's doing or what they're talking about, and then he jumps right back in the action. Whether or not you're streaming it or not, I don't know. Do you normally stream games or is it just the readings that you do? Because I do mostly games. Like that's what I dedicate a lot of the time to. Because I'm just like that's what I enjoy. So I'm just gonna do it. And yeah, it's a shame that I can't. Dude, it'd be so cool to be able to stream to people while watching a movie and you're just hanging out, watching and reacting to it together, like a full feature movie. Especially if it's on YouTube or something, and it's like already a free movie to watch. Max of 5 players. Okay, that's good to know then. Well, if we need a full squad, I'll have a 5th. If you only have 2 other buddies, then myself and you, if we're playing Ready or Not. If you have Hell Let Loose, if we have a bigger squad, we can play Hell Let Loose. Or what other shooters that I have? I mean, I wouldn't say it's a shooter, but we could play Red Dead 2 and get 2 posses in the same lobby together and just be in a Discord in one time. That'd be a way to do it, as like a kind of like a LAN party, but online. If you wanted to play Red Dead 2, I'd be down for that. The cheating in that game is so fucking terrible, though. It is such a broken game. It's a shame. But the story is definitely worth buying, I would say, but not at full price if you've already played it once. So if you guys are watching on YouTube, streams, whatever, check out Steam. They usually have it on sale every once in a while, like maybe when they're trying to promote one of the other games, like they're trying to generate funds for GTA 6 coming out, God knows when. So far, we're on track for what I've been saying. 2075 or 2070 is when we're going to get that game. Yeah. I am going to be surprised if it comes out anytime sooner. And not at a price that's affordable. They're talking about $100 right out the gate. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? They're asking too much for that game, and it hasn't even come out yet. If anything, I think it should be like $30 on release. That'd be good. Like you're getting half off of the like base price of the game. And actually, that'd be pretty cool to get into as well. As like you're an early game beta tester and you own a game version of that, or like a physical copy, and you basically own what's current for the game at that time, and then you can upgrade it as you go with online service or whatever. That's how video games used to be. It was awesome. But they, now they want to charge. Well, they haven't officially declared it yet, but base price for the game is expected to be in $100 range, unless that's a meme and they're talking about, yeah, when the game comes out, its true value is $100. But that's the thing; every other game is $100 as well. It's like that's the inflation as like we go into the year 2075 or whatever. Anyway, I'm going down a little rabbit hole there with that, but I could talk about that shit all day. Tech War, Red Planet, and I may be a little behind the chats here, guys, so I do apologize. But it's always because I'm ranting, or not ranting, but I'm going down a long-winded conversation with myself about a topic that I'm really into. Anyway, you got Tech War, Red Planet, and Lethal Heritage are the sci-fi books we are working through. Okay, so Red Planet you're still working through? All right. Would you recommend watching the movie or reading the book first? If you've done both, I don't know. Because I've done neither, so I'm just asking if you have any experience with it or like any opinion on the matter. Okay. So, do you read a different book every day of the week, though? Is that how you do it? I don't stream games. I do the reading, play my cassette collection, and knit. Yeah, I've noticed you were knitting that one time. What's the last thing you did? Was it like a blanket or something? I might have Red Dead 2. I don't have Hell Let Loose. Okay. Well, if you do happen to have Hell, or not Hell, but Red Dead 2, let me know. And I'm down. I'm down to check it out every once in a while, whenever. I also have Helldivers 2. If you have that, I think that's a game that's like actually worth its money. Also, it's like a $40 game when you purchase it, but it's like beating all the AAA games that exist today in quality and shit, especially as like an online game or online live service game. The book Red Planet had an animated series that is close to the book. The movies only share the name, not any of the story. Okay. Okay, so they're separate things, but are they similar concept? Oh, really? The Red Planet? Actually, I didn't read that fully. The animated, or the Red Planet is an animated series. Okay, so I saw an older movie that was like made in the 1970s. Or at least I didn't see it, but like I saw it on YouTube or whatever at one point. I don't know if it's still on YouTube. It may be on something else at this point, but it was free. So if you guys want to watch that, check it out. I don't know if that's the one you're referring to, like animated like back in the day, like cartoons, or like it was like I don't know, their version of CGI or whatever back in the day, or like special effects. But yeah, the one that I saw was like black and white. It was like an older film. But yeah, yeah, we'll have to catch up. I'll check you out tomorrow if I have the time in the morning or the afternoon. Um, how long do you normally stream for though? Because you said you start at like 1 my time. Because I'm Central. If you're Eastern, I'm Central, so you're just 1 hour ahead of me. 4 hours? Okay, that's a solid chunk of time. Okay, so I'll definitely be available around that time. Um, so yeah, I'll have to check it out. But I'm also down to game. I'll just have to see what my buddy tells me his availability is, and we could try to get some ready or not going with like a full squad if we want. And I actually, you know what? I maybe have another buddy too. So I have one, possibly two, that I can call on to get that game going together, so we can get a full squad or whatever we need. First half I read, back half I knit and play tunes. Okay, because I think I caught you on the tail end where you were starting to play your cassettes, and I do remember that actually. And then another time I tuned in during one of your you were doing was it a subathon, or was it like a 24-hour session? I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, I saw that briefly. But I feel like it's been so much time between those two times that I've viewed you, so I'm definitely gonna have to make sure I make it a point tomorrow to check it out. First half I read it. Okay, I read that already. I was doing a segment for a 24-hour fundraiser. Okay, so kind of like how I do with the American Legion right now is like I just like um, essentially fill in a time slot throughout the day, or if I need to go longer, whoever doesn't want to stream during those times, that's what I got going. I really appreciate your kindness. Hey, I appreciate yours too, man. You're a pretty cool dude, and hopefully you're doing well. And like I said, Happy New Year, man. Hopefully your family's all doing well. Tell the dogs I said the same. Hopefully they're doing well as well. I don't know if you have multiple dogs. I've seen one dog on stream, so all your fur babies and all your children or whatever. Wish them the same Happy New Year, and welcome in if you're just tuning in. But I only have the one pup. Okay, yeah, I don't know how young your puppy is, but having a playmate, like maybe getting a second dog so they can have a friend and companion when you're not like able to hang out with them or whatever. It's fucking awesome. We got a whole crew of 5 here. We've got Ace, Yeti, Shadow, Lucky, and now Baxter. Um, so we got basically a whole pack. But they're all great dogs, and yeah, they've been doing well together. So I don't know. I don't know if you can afford it or you got something else going on with like you can't bring another dog in the house or whatever. But um, I don't know. I'd consider it because it's like then they have a friend too. They can always hang out with. He's 11 months. Oh, he's still a pup. He's going to be my service dog. He takes his exam when he turns 2. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. He's pretty. Have you had him his whole time, or like is it like a more recent thing? Like, did you have him from like as he was a puppy, like less than 3 months old or whatever? Okay, that's pretty cool. So he's a 2-month-old pup. That's pretty cool. So you've been with him his whole life practically since his birth. Yeah, that's cool. Well, just a little potato. Yeah, they always are. They're always small and they grow into something big, man. It's like, holy shit, when did this happen? Because then you look back too, it's like, holy shit, this thing is now like a full-grown child. Like I got when it was a little puppy. Shadow was our smallest dog that we had, and he was Yeti's companion, his playmate, and Yeti we got when he was maybe 3 months old, maybe a little younger. But when we first met him, he was so timid. He didn't want to leave them because like the whole story with Yeti is um, this chick that my brother knew from nursing school. She had a dad that got the puppies, a brother and a sister, but then um, he became ill or whatever. I don't know all the details. I don't know if it's my business to tell, but um, I'm just giving the honest story of what happened. Um, he couldn't take care of the dogs, and he had to get rid of one of them. And then David reached out, or he knew about the dog at one point because he wanted the dog when he was in college, and that was going to be his dog. And he just kind of became the family's dog at that point. And then David rescued a Penny at that point from the pound. Uh, her original name it was like Cow or Pig or something. I think it was Cow because of all of her spots. Like she's white and brown terrier, and um, yeah, she's a sweet thing. She's basically been like their cousin, the pack's cousin. Anytime she comes into town, it's home for her as well. So at some points we have 6 big dogs here at the house, and they all call it home, and it's awesome. But we also became like a rescue house. Like it became like one after the other, and if we had the space for it, man, we take. I personally would take in as many as I could, like but yeah, that's what the house is basically turned into. It's a rescue house for dogs. So um, yeah, it's awesome. But it's like having kids, man. Like when you don't have kids, maybe it's like that's your kid. And that's pretty cool. You've had him for so long. Hopefully he's having a happy new year. His first year. Uh, yeah. So what would it be in February? He'd be a 1-year-old dog. He was born in February, or I don't know when that would have been exactly, either on the month of or the month prior. He's loving the snow. He's a super happy boy. February? Okay. Yeah, that's the same month as my brother. He's February 2nd, I believe. I'm bad with dates, so yeah, that was a cool story. Yeah, it makes me reminisce about my dog, so I can go on about that all day as well. But anyway, we were on the topic of Resident Evil, so I got to get back to that real quick. But um, yeah, I'm also, like I said, the edible is kicking in a little bit, and right now we're on a wave, so this is gonna be a long video for you guys on YouTube. I do apologize. Unless you guys enjoy this kind of stuff, tell me in the comments what you think, or like the video if you do like it. So, um, yeah, hopefully all you guys on YouTube are doing well. Happy New Year. We're gonna get back on the topic real quick because we gotta lock in for this. But I was discussing the everyday carry for Helena and Leon in the Resident Evil game, and so this is my everyday, or not my everyday, but if it was my everyday, this is kind of my basic loadout. Like I've got gloves for anything that's hot, tourniquet with shears on the front, magazine, well, holster with magazine inserted at the moment just to demonstrate a reload for Helena's everyday carry situation. I'll demonstrate it before I actually show it, but I've got that on the right, and then I reach back for my admin with my multi-tool here, and then an admin pouch. So I also have my patch from the Marine Corps on there. And then what else I got? Got my dump pouch on the back. I don't know if you saw it on that side. That's a dump pouch right here. AFAC or an IFAC. This is more like an IFAC. It's very small. Oh, if I turn around, I'm gonna rip my cord out. Hang on, I forgot I'm wired in. But yeah, little first aid pouch. I got an external tourniquet. Inside I have another one with combat gauze with hemostatic ability, like where it helps clot. And then I think I got some Neosporin in there. Basic like bullshit like that, like band-aids, like boo-boo pouches and stuff with like, minor cuts and shit like that, like small wraps, band-aids, like medical tape, stuff like that. Marker for tourniquets. And then what else I got? Got my magazines for my rifle. Then I got one here that I usually have, but I'm demonstrating Helena's reload for her carry. But in the other situation, that the other magazine would be here. So I'd have two mags here. So my 45 ACP, and then 5.56. But like I said, I got gloves on the front, and then I just cinch it down, get it down to my waist size. If I need some slack, I'll just push on the tabs, push down, and then I'll have more slack for my hips. Like that's if I'm rucking, rucking or resting, that kind of thing. But let's demonstrate her loadout compared to what I showed you guys. The game crashed. Of course. Sorry, that's me, not you. Alright, so let's see. No, this ain't gonna happen. Alright, now we can get comfy. If I need to put it back on, I will, but right now, let's just play the game. What is AFAC versus IFAC? Advanced first aid kit, and then you've got individual first aid kit. Like that's like the ideal situation is you have a little mixture of both. Like you have like an external pouch that is like everything that I demonstrate on my war belt, but like attached or inside of another pouch. That would be a component of an AFAC or advanced first aid kit. I don't know if you just messaged that or not, but I just now got to reading it. Hopefully we're back at that point where we were. The game crashed when we were tabbed out, so we will have to minimize how much we alter the camera as the priority over the video game's display. I guess I could do that right now, can't I? Give me a second. We're gonna tab out. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I think we fixed it. Hopefully it won't crash on us. Alright, chapter 3. I don't know if we have... Dude, if I had to open up all those catacomb sarcophaguses again... Hopefully I hit a chapter checkpoint.
You and I are in the same
Motherfucker.
boat now.
It did not.
That officially makes us partners.
Alright, we gotta speed run this.
Like it or not.
Fine. As long as you help me get to Simmons. Does all this belong to Simmons?
Well, with that louder thing sitting right on top of us, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say yes.
So this Ada, can we trust her?
That's not an easy question to answer.
Little history there, huh?
Yeah, who needs an R key? Oh, dude, I gotta go hit that emblem again, too, don't I? I think I do. Here I'm trying to speedrun, I had to go and backtrack. It's crazy. You know what? It's too late. That was like the first thing we did, actually. I'm a retard. Oh, another remote bomb. Yeah, R keys no longer exist. Oh man, I am so happy I picked this one to open. Alright, we got another AR to play with. But it's gonna consume more ammo.
Well, that's charming.
This is gonna take a while. I guess I could slide, but I'd rather, you know, go through this, you know, this slowest smooth this fast method.
Could have said a prayer or two while we were still up in the cathedral. Why is it the dead can ever stay dead?
The reason I don't want to stand up, okay, I guess I can now. I didn't want to stand up in case the bot for Helena was matching my, like, position for my body. Like, if I lay down, does she lay down? No, she doesn't. Okay. Alright, so that's good to know, because I was worried that if I stood up, she was going to stand up as well, underneath the blades, and get cut up, die. You know what I mean? Or like mutilated beyond recognition. Anyway, fuck it, we're getting sidetracked. Let's clear out this little area and then I want to talk about it. Once again, get locked in on the game a little bit and you forget what you were talking about. Alright, I'll give you guys something good to look at. So, check out her belt. She has the one magazine pouch, or possibly like a not first aid, but I guess maybe it's a baton. You know what that is? It's probably a collapsible baton or a pepper spray, one or the other. She's got her pepper spray. Maybe like when she's trying to handcuff somebody, she's like, "Fuck it, I'll just incapacitate you. Even if it gets me, it'll get you more, and then it's something you can put the handcuffs on them with, as like a distraction in case like they're stronger than you or something. It's like an advantage that you otherwise have to win the fight. But either way, the front ones next to the holster for a pistol look like magazine pouches. Like I demonstrated here on mine. For those that saw earlier. Right over here on this side for my 45 ACP. And then my AR mags there. So that's on her, right next to her holster. Mine is on the opposite side, next to my tourniquet. So I was thinking, for me, if I were to do that with this kind of gun, or at least the layout for it, I'm using my right hand to shoot, so like if I'm reloading from that side, the magazine has to be over on the right side, inverted and facing. And I'm going to demonstrate that now. Hopefully it doesn't crash the game. No, I don't want to do that. Anyway, I'm going to go back to full screen real quick. Hopefully it doesn't crash the game once again. Yeah, give me a second. I'm going to put it back on real quick. I wish I had it in the corner. Maybe I could do that, but I don't know if it'll cause strain on the game as well. Hang on, I gotta sit down to do that. I wish I could do it in real time, like while I'm demonstrating it, so like it doesn't have like an interruption with transitioning to the scene. Not that. Let's see. Oh, I see you, Baxter. What are you doing? Knock it off. He's over here licking himself. Alright, let's see. Is the game going to open on this screen, though? I'm not seeing it. Maybe if I open it again? Okay. Yeah, now you can see it and you can hear it. Oh, now I want to mute it for this section so we get a visual but not the audio. Hopefully the game doesn't crash. I'm tabbing out again. Alright, it's maybe not in a good position. Can I make it smaller? Yeah, I can. Alright. I think that looks alright. Yeah, but it's not... Okay, so I don't see the flames moving or the audio. The game crashed. Alright. Perfect. Anyway, she's got... So I showed the belt layout for hers. So, where she had that single magazine pouch, or what I think is a baton pouch, or maybe pepper spray, she had that on the left side by her magazine, or not magazine, but the handcuff holster. And then on her other side by her pistol holster, she had 2 magazine pouches in front of it. In my case, I have like a tourniquet kit with shears, and then I've got my just strictly a pistol. It has Molly on it, so I could attach magazine pouches if I wanted to, but I don't necessarily care for that. But if I did, I would have emergency reloads on that side, and in order for that to work, if I'm right hand dominant, I would have to reach across my body with the magazine facing the opposite way, because on your other side you're inverting it. So you have it facing forward with the rounds facing forward, aim or face them where you want to kill them, and then you draw it that way. On this side, you have to do it basically the same way, but on this side. And then you draw it, reload, and then you're good to go. But I usually just keep magazines on this side, keep it easy. So this is all like first aid, and then just strictly holster for the pistol. And then, that's what I got going on with admin pouch with multi-tool on this side, Marine Corps pouch on that side. On the opposite side, you have dump pouch, AFAC or IFAC, whatever you want to call it, and then gloves as well for heat, with my magazines on the left as well for left-hand draw. What's up, X? It's not your toy. Alright, we're fucked now. We're fucked. We're not going to be able to get back in the game right now because Baxter's stubborn and he put himself right where I put my feet for my games. So, yeah. Damn it. Alright, well I gotta do two things right now. I gotta pick up my war belt, put it back where I had it, and then get Baxter out of that situation where he's at right now, so I can play the games. Bots are terrible at staying alive. Yeah, well, so am I, so it's like an even playing field. But let me try to get the game going. If you guys heard that, that was me. Alright, we're going to get the game back going, and then we're going to try to lock in for the night. Try to get this chapter done in a reasonable hour, so this YouTube video doesn't take 4 hours long. What are you looking at? He's like looking over here. I don't know what he's looking at. What's up, dude? You're not jumping on me because I got cables here hanging. I don't want you to tear them. Alright, this may be a loud noise. Resident Evil has a tendency to have really loud interaction sounds when you're entering the game. At least it's loud for me. I don't know if it's loud for you.
Resident Evil 6.
Alright, so we're gonna be right back. I had to tab out, so I guess let's load the game first. I had to restart the whole thing.
You and I are in the same boat now.
We'll be right back.
I'd say that officially makes us partners. Like it or not.
Fine by me, as long as you help me get to Simmons. Does all this belong to Simmons?
Well, with that lab of his sitting right on top of us, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say yes.
So this Aiden, can we trust her?
That's not an easy question to answer.
A little history there, huh?
whether or not you guys have good resolution or if my camera's working properly. You guys had a pretty good view while I was gone. If you guys are watching on like a smaller camera phone or something, you may not have like the best resolution for this, but yeah, good job, game, I guess. Perfect time to go AFK. Alright. We're gonna hang out, try to get some Resident Evil done. If the audio doesn't keep going out on my headset. Yeah. Baxter's hanging out with us. Can you go lay down here? He's got his head on my lap right now. We're trying to play a video game. We're trying to just do this. You want me to put a movie on? You want to watch a movie? I can't have it too loud though. So if you want to hear it, you gotta lay right there. He's not moving. He's so stubborn. Alright, we'll just have to figure it out, I guess. Alright, we're playing the game. Hopefully we're not doing too bad. Now we don't have that rifle. I'm not going... Oh, you know what? I should. Oh, he moved. Holy shit. Alright, we're good. We're locked in. Actually. Yeah, now we're locked in. Alright, he's chilling. In a little bit, though, I do need to check on the other dogs again. There's the rifle. I forgot that there is a walking mode in this game. Like, you could take things slow with that. I forgot about that. Oh, you know what? I could actually prevent that
charming.
completely. I just need to watch for it next time.
Should have said a prayer or two when we were still looking at the movie. Why are you dead? Get out of stay dead.
Not bad. Alright, we're gonna lock in for this chapter here, guys. I don't know if that's the move I would have done. Or this either.
Well, we're not going that way. Unless you like playing with fire.
Come on, we'll find another way.
I wonder if there's another emblem anywhere around here. That was actually kind of insane. Alright, so this would be a large portion for the co-op. You're gonna wait a while with this one. Evidently. Alright, she turned it off. Good shit. We got bodies over here dropping. I'm at the max for pistol. We're gonna spend it here if we can. It doesn't say how much 9mm is there, so I guess we'll just dump a mag somewhere. We're gonna backtrack just to find something to shoot and spend that ammo for. Because we're not going all the way back. No, fuck all that. Sounds like they're on the other side though. Damn, we're not just leaving one box, we're leaving 2 boxes worth of it. Oh, that sucks. Because we're not going to be able to come back, I guarantee it. So it doesn't stay constant. How do I get off of it? It's not gonna let me off this? Motherfucker. I didn't see it. Oh man. That's it, dude. And what the fuck? How the hell do I get off this thing? Motherfucker, I'm stuck on this. No, I'm not. Not anymore. Motherfucker. The biggest key on my keyboard. And that was the only one I wasn't hitting. Fuck that nonsense.
There's writing on this door. Set forth evidence of kith and kin.
Kith and kin. Simmons family tree? I didn't bring any evidence, did you?
Nope, not related. You think they left any lying around?
Wait a minute. The ring Ada gave me.
A ring? When did she give you a ring?
It's not in my direct inventory.
Bingo. Thanks for the gift, Ada.
Well, I want it back though. Let me grab it now before we get into combat. Motherfucker.
Roger.
Oh, he's already got one too. Yeah, that's what I like to hear, Liliana. I don't have any herbs ready to go. She's down too. Ooh, I had the fucking C4. That was not a smart play to do there. Damn it. I had all the time in the world to pull him up too. Alright, we needed a checkpoint anyway. Please continue. We need to die at least once so we can get a good checkpoint. Alright. Alright, that was not bad though. We got pretty far. After the game crashing a bunch of times, I'm glad at least like we got some progress. Alright, so I guess we're gonna have to put these in now. That dream of combining 2 stacks of 6 together, we're gonna have to just forget about it for now. We need these. Oh, not those. Alright. Now we have some herbs ready to go. Ready to smoke, and then we've got the rifle. We've got still pretty good ammo and everything. Kind of wish that ammo for the pistol was still there. Because I know we're going to be here a while. Maybe if I didn't crack those open, it still would have been ammo. So like if we got the checkpoint just as we got to that L shape here, as we're entering this cavern, like before we ever knew that those were there, that would be a perfect checkpoint. Anyway, hopefully I demonstrated well what I was talking about with her duty belt compared to my war belt, and the lack of Leon at all having any kind of weaponry on him or cargo. Like the very least is he can have a flashlight. That's what, bro. That's what the whole fucking thing was about. Like just everyday carry flashlight, or just have something that shines light. Like his little phone doesn't shine a light enough to where you can see shit in front of you. He doesn't have a flashlight. He had one at one point, but it was like you couldn't use it on command. It was toggled. That's what this whole thing started as, and that's what it all boils down to. Now I don't have any more herbs in my inventory, but I have plenty of remote charges. Maybe we'll get ready for what's to come. I wish you could place multiple now. There's a good spot. I guess here, right? I mean, we're really close to it, so it's not really a great spot anyway.
Bingo.
Alright, we got
Thanks
this.
for the gift, Ada. This way.
Can't it wait?
like a Dead by Daylight skill check. Good shot. Alright, so I'm gonna take another Tic Tac. Another one. I wanna make sure I'm full health. The door is opening. Is it worth the ammo and shit to continue this fight? The gore is pretty good in this game. The gunplay is cool too. That's kind of annoying. Every time he's doing that, unless he's brass checking, it looks like he's pulling the slide all the way back. So he's going to be ejecting the rounds. Alright. Good job, Helena. Alright, let's continue on.
Roger.
He should take the ring with him because it might open other doors for him too.
Looks like we gotta get our feet wet.
It's
Damn
not
it.
the water I'm worried about.
Great. That's what it was. That was great. Alright, there's a boundary here. I don't necessarily like that. It looks like a walkway I can get through. Damn it.
Just once I'd like to find a place flooded with warm water, you know?
You could always piss yourself, Leon. If you guys are listening to the dialogue, yeah, that's my response to that. I'm looking for emblems because they like to hang them in places where you're not really paying attention to otherwise. That would be a perfect spot to have. You have to have one in a certain angle, especially to see it. First of all, hitting it with a bullet. And some of them you can only see with a scope. They've had a couple of them like that before in other games. How deep are these caverns? Can't really tell too well.
You got it.
Elena, take the high road.
Call that. I mean, it tracks that there's gonna be zombies, but holy shit. You know what I really need from those pots and shit? Some herbs. Specifically the green.
Keep turning, it's working! Helena!
Holy shit, she's going down with it.
Leon!
Helena! Are you okay?
Fine. I'm way over here now.
I'll cover you as much as I can.
I don't have the ammo for it. I'm out of ammo. At least for that scoped rifle.
Okay, Leon, go! Leon, I can't get through. Can
Damn
you open
it.
it from your side?
We spent a lot of
Hold on,
ammo.
let me check.
Like on this way? Yeah, this is where we started. Okay. Damn, dude. Oh. There we go. She's got some there as well. We used all of our remote bombs, but we still have 2 incendiary, but that's all we have for our special equipment. Herbs, we only have 2 red herbs, we don't have any green yet, so we can't combine anything. Unless we get yellow, I think we could combine with red.
Move it.
Get away.
That took us a while to get. I'd rather not go that way.
No way we're getting to that.
There's a way to stop it. Everything here is activated by cranks.
So we kill whoever's turning them with good-bye speed.
Leon, I can't get through. Can you open it from your side?
Holy shit. How do I get there? Damn it. I gotta backtrack now.
Can you get through now?
Yeah, I'm good.
I didn't like that animation. I wasn't prepared for it.
Look for it. There's no guarantee it's even in here.
True, but what the hell else are we gonna do?
Ada's key would probably unlock this. Just saying. I mentioned it before and I mean it there as well. Oh man, ask and you shall receive. Yeah, we're gonna give up hope on that one for now. I could have stacked them. I could have easily done it with another green herb. I'll be disappointed if I find another one real quickly here. Oh, the double reload animation was pretty sick. That was awkward kill animation there. What would I rather do here? Maybe this. Did I get both? 2 for 1? I did. Alright. Nice. finally woke up, huh? I was watching this guy the entire time. This just seems like be a really prolonged portion of the chapter.
Welcome back, stranger. Looks like we're finally making it out of here.
Come on, let's keep moving.
I wish
Sick
he-
of these catacombs.
I wish he used the bayonet on the front of this thing. That's what I was kind of hoping to do there. Sorry, I got a text message, so I'm just gonna be reading it to myself here quickly. As long as nothing's happening in the game, you know, let's turn us around so you guys get a better view, because I don't know how long I'm gonna be AFK for. Where's Selena at? There you go. Alright. Alright, well, since we're already AFK, I'm going to go check on the dogs one more time, and then we'll get back into the game. But I'll leave you guys with this screen to look at. Just hang out with Baxter, make sure he's chilling out, and yeah. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Hopefully you guys are all having a good new year. This is going to be a long video for you guys on YouTube, maybe like a 4-hour video at this point. We'll try to get through it. Alright. You guys on Twitch and Kick, you guys are just hanging out still real time, so let me reposition the cord here so it's not dragging and then pulling the mouse. There we go. Alright, BRB. Alright, they're right where I left them. Both of them. Alright. Sorry for the long delay, guys. I made sure the dogs all got a chance to go potty and then brought them all back in. We're starting to get a little bit of snow. You know what's a crazy thing?
Welcome to the center of the earth.
Oh, hold on. There's usually dialogue for these portions. I would have walked off the edge there if this was that video game. If that was real life. The audio's kind of scuffed. She's pointing that gun right in my face. I wish that for this weapon, just like how you can toggle for the pistol, where you can go between having one and then switching to multiple, I kind of wish that was the case similar with the AR that I just picked up. It was select fire, so I can go for full auto or semi-auto. That was a really bad shot. Thank you, Helena. I meant to use my pistol. I'll have to make sure to do that next time we see a guy with vulnerable legs like that. Like right now, I wish I could toggle from having full auto or automatic and then to semi-automatic. Did he use the butt of the gun? What did he use though to kill that thing? I was kind of hoping he'd use the bayonet. Like a glory kill. That's one we want. Kick him in the nuts or whatever right at the end. It's crazy. I got some 9mm, that's not bad. We're just gonna move on. We're wasting time here with this shit. Alright. Hopefully I got the reload in time so I don't have to stand up and do it. didn't get in time. Alright, time for a tic tac. Maybe a couple. I would have walked right off the edge again. I was walking towards Helena and I stepped past her and almost walked into the ledge. If that was real life, I would have definitely died there. They love to put emblems in places like this. I feel like some only appear during different difficulties, so like there's hidden ones that you otherwise wouldn't get from a single playthrough. This is a far shot with a pistol. Alright, he didn't burn alive.
I promise you, we're not gonna let Simmons get away with all this.
Good. I won't rest until he's paid for what he did to Deborah.
Just couldn't let us go, huh?
I hate these guys right here. It bounced back. What a waste of a grenade. Oh, that sucks. I think the animation is generic, so if I pop one round and then reload, I think he still pulls the bolt back. Yeah, I knew it. That's disappointing. Am I gonna spin off from? Oh, I would. I so would miss that shot. No, you know, we can't even shoot those guys. Those things smash. I'm glad I didn't do that to her. Oh shit! He threw that shit at me, what the hell? Nice. Alright, that was pretty cool, actually, the whole little fight sequence. Right now I wish I had a flashlight, you know what I mean? Give me a second, I hear the dogs barking. Well, I guess the game's not gonna give me a second, is it? Selena, you got my back, dude? I'm almost out of shotgun shells, actually. Speak of the devil. Hands off the controls. We don't touch anything. Alright, hang on. There we go. We're good. BRB. Alright, my parents are home, so they were just getting in. That's what all the barking was coming from. Yeti was barking when they get home. They get excited when they see the car pull in. Alright, we're gonna try to get through this chapter, guys. Hopefully we can get it done in a reasonable time, at least for YouTube's sake, because they're gonna have to watch the whole thing. And if you're watching live from start to finish, kudos to you, but more than likely you're gonna have to go and watch the VOD if you want to get the full experience. This in particular game is going to be on YouTube later on in the near future, so yeah, there you go. This landscape is pretty big for, you know, it kind of sucks that it's not like you can't go the entire landscape open world concept where like you're just not limited by boundaries. Like in this case, this boundary is reasonable because if you go this way or that way, it's off a cliff basically and you're falling to your death. But you know, I feel like the whole game is on rails like that where you're not able to go in past certain boundaries or something like that. I missed that last one. He's faking it. He didn't really get shot. Oh my god. Jump scare for real though, they got me.
Leon!
Thanks for the assist, partner.
Careful. We can't always be there to save you.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, not the guy I wanted to see on the other side of the bridge. Oh, don't tell me.
Sorry, you're over the weight limit.
Oh, he's got dynamite on him. I'm glad I didn't shoot him. Fall back, Lena.
This way.
Not now.
This way.
Can't it wait?
This way.
Not now.
One of them is lit too. It didn't do enough damage to this guy like I wanted it to. Oh, I was thinking maybe I can bayonet him. I don't know on most ammo. Oh, I thought he jumped off. That would have been so funny. Keep the axe, dude. Take that with you, Leon. Dude, that's why you need like a backpack or some shit, dude. Where's she shooting at? Oh, I see, on the bridge. Oh, that's one of those screechers. Nice. I wish I had a better angle on that. But at least we kind of saw the front. Hey, good shit, Leno. Oh, we don't want to get near that guy. We have to get up where they're at, like where they're spawning from. We're burning through a lot of ammo here. Oh, I can't go back up there? Alright, so we're just retarded. We can't figure out what direction to go. Well, at least I didn't see green herb. Oh, that last shot, I just had to fucking miss. Wow, out of herbs completely. I hate that he racks it every time. 'Cause he's basically taking the round out of the chamber. Unless he's brass checking, but if he does that while he's loading a magazine, he's going to induce a malfunction with the rifle, or whatever he's doing that with. Like, I wish I had the option to do that, you know? I hate that it's automated. Just like the flashlight sequences in this game. Just what we needed, of course. Alright, it's time for some Tic Tacs. Alright, that's a breath of fresh air right there. Getting good ammo. Like, I don't mind getting those little, like, currency pickups, like the chess pieces, but when it happens so often, it's kind of annoying. Like, I need more resources to help me get along the game. Maybe that's part of the difficulty, like it's part of the feature of it, but yeah, I don't know, I kind of feel like I have more ammo and stuff instead.
You got it.
Helena, get out of there!
She's dead as fuck.
Leon! I need your help!
Oh, how'd she get over there?
Enough already! Shut the hell up!
She talking to me?
These guys never go down easy.
That's what she said. How did she get over there? Oh, that was a headshot on her, not... Yeah, she's dead. Did he just jump off? I think one of them just jumped off. He lunged at me, he's nowhere to be found now. She's picking up a weapon? Yeah, that's kind of cool. I wish I could do that more often. I wish she was picking that up too, that'd be pretty cool. I'm just missing shots left and right.
Elaborate bridge system. Not this way through.
Right. Means there's gotta be a way out.
Follow me.
Holy shit, did you guys see that? That motherfucker just exploded out of nowhere. Alright, we're not going that way yet. I want to go the way she came from so I can pick all that shit up. She didn't pick up the, what would that be? A queen and a bishop? Queen over there is the bronze, and then the bishop is the silver. Platinum. Damn, I can't go back that way. That sucks. Did I destroy this bridge when I blew that guy up? Oh, damn. How unfortunate. There's a knight over there. That's what I'm talking about, the open world bullshit. It's like, in real life, like, I could take a second to pick up some fucking ammo and some resources. They're all suicide vest guys. Diabolical. Well, let's go.
You got it. Roger.
I'm glad she didn't shoot me with that volley of fire.
Roger!
Like, this is the shit that kind of ruined it for me with Resident Evil 5.
What the?
if I know!
Oh, great. Oh, that sucker again. It'd be cool if like each one of these breaths that I go for, are like extra spaces I can climb out into, and then like there's more like loot and stuff I can grab. That'd be pretty cool. It's not always just like an air pocket for no reason. It's like an actual cavern. All right. Avoid the bodies. That's why. What am I looking at? Looks like it's going up. There's no way we're holding our breath for this long, dude. Just so you guys all know. Real life? No fucking way, man. Yeah. Yeah, my face just gets bit right away. Let's get the fuck out of here. She'll find out too. Do it again, please. Thank you. Get a close up of her ass while the animation goes through. That's kind of cool. Oh, thank God it wasn't a quick time event.
Not my lucky day.
Now he has that earpiece in. I don't get it. And then he doesn't even let me have control of it either. That's crazy.
Helena! No!
She's dead. Don't tell me she's alive. The shark is like biting your fucking ass? Yeah, no. I died. That's a weird key combination, I'll be honest with you. I don't use that very often. whatever was in that thing's mouth is gone. It's now his, you know? She's gone. Elena's gone, guys.
Careful! That thing's still around here!
Okay.
No, I
I'll
killed
find a
it.
place to climb up.
Pretty sure I killed it. Can't climb up there.
Elena, can you do something about these bars?
I can try. Hold on. I can't look around the room. That kind of sucks. It's like fixating me on the objective there. I don't like that. And I'm kind of forced to see the overlay for her right there, and the distance from her and the objective I am from it. I want to look around this room.
Leon, get out of here! Coming!
Thanks. Elena, need some backup!
Again.
Thanks.
Leon, it's coming! Now's your chance! Move!
I had no control over that entire scenario. I couldn't even look around. I hated that. Like, it was purely just a quick time event.
You alright?
I only knew that pot was there because of the animation in front of me.
We need to get through this chapter. Oh my god, this thing has been going on forever. It's gonna be like a 4-hour video. And it's almost going on 15 till it's 3.
Roger.
That's on me. I never moved my mouse. I was just tap firing. What kind of animation is that?
Get ready! Here it comes! Aim for the dynamite!
And no shit.
Good job!
They nuked the fucker like Raccoon City.
He's sterilizing the area.
And destroying the evidence.
How could he?
Thank God you're still alive.
Where's Simmons?
After speaking with you, he left. In a hurry.
Shit.
Where did he go?
As he was leaving, he was talking to someone on the phone. He didn't sound too happy.
Any way we can find out where he went?
Don't worry. I've got a tail on him. He's on his way to the airport right now, where his private jet is preparing to leave for China.
China?
Yes. Take a look at these.
What happened?
Another bioterrorism attack. The BSAA confirmed it was the same one used in Eastern Europe 6 months ago, called the C virus.
C virus?
We saw cocoons just like that here.
Ada Wong came out of one of them.
We need to stop Simmons and take him into custody right away.
We have no evidence. And right now, you two are on the top of their list of suspects.
No.
Listen, Hunnigan. I need you to fake our deaths. Can you do that?
What?
Of course. But they'll figure it out eventually. What are you going to do?
We're going to China.
Thank God it's over. Huh. Alright. Got a dog tag. Okay. We died a lot. We still got B rank. So I guess par for that was pretty good. We died 3 times. It feels like I died a lot more. Yeah. Alright, well... let's see what happens if I hit endgame. Because we're going to conclude the chapter there. And I may actually be done streaming as well. I kind of feel like just watching a movie today. I've been browsing YouTube. They added new movies to it, so I'm going to check out what got added and what got taken off. I've been watching a lot of Hot Fuzz lately. Been really enjoying that movie. It's like a classic for me. But, anyway, let me do my outro, I guess. For you guys watching live, so, dude, I had that black square over my screen the entire time. Or wait, what does it look like here? Okay, that was the game, so I think we're good. You guys may or may not have seen it. I'll have to watch the video later. But let's get rid of that square for now. I had a new scene, I can't find it. Alright, there we go. That's probably a good thing. Alright, anyway, we fixed that. Hopefully everybody that's here is having a good night and good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I guess the same thing I just said over and over again, but hopefully your 2016 is going well, or not 2016. That's my age showing for you, but like hopefully your 2026 is doing well so far, and Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that little chapter of Resident Evil 6, chapter 3. I think we have 2 more chapters, and then we're gonna have to move on to the other pair of characters. It's like each set of characters is like an act in the campaign, and then you have Ada Wong at the end, I think. I don't know if it all goes in chronological order. I don't remember it exactly if it's all connected either. But we'll have to see. But that was a fun playthrough. Challenging at a few times. There was a lot of enemies, as you could have told, or as you could have seen from that playthrough, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that gameplay as well. Yeah, we're gonna call it there. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. I don't know how many people are watching, so let me just check real quick to see the viewers. If there's no one here hanging out live, I'm just gonna end the stream, and if you guys have anybody, or if there's anybody hanging out here, then I'll check out another channel to take you guys to. Alright, looks like I have a few of you guys. Well, anyway, thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate you guys that are here in the chat and all that shit. I think it was just Dan today, so hopefully you're doing well today, Dan. And yeah, I'll have to catch your stream tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be seeing you guys. All right, time for bed. Just give me a second to figure out who I'm going to raid you guys to. Oh, you guys might enjoy DayZ. I'll tell you that much. This guy's a pretty chill dude. So, enjoy his stream. If you guys like him, give him a follow. If you guys like more than that, you guys want to support him, give him a sub. But, yeah. Here you go, guys. We got, Matty Finga Z. He's going to be playing some DayZ.
Hey, what's up?